too caught up in the past and what everyone's saying and what everyone's tweeting. Sometimes you just have to be fearless enough to break the simulation. We're all unpaid actors in some giant script that we didn't write. I just tell the truth, and telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. And in today's video, we're going to talk about the top 5 most woke Kanye West moments. 90% of you guys that are watching the video right now aren't even subscribed to the channel. Like, what's up, bro? Like, subscribe to the channel so you can know whenever I upload, turn on the post notifications. Like the video while you at it. It takes 2 seconds and you can change your mind whenever you want. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you came from. Let me know down in the comments and let's get started with this video. Kanye West is someone you might can call an outcast among celebrities, but me personally, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Just like Jim Carey, I could go check that video out, link in description. Kanye has been called crazy his whole career. Crazy Kanye, all these nicknames that they come up with. Me personally, I don't feel like it's crazy, and I feel like a bunch of other people can agree with me as well. Some of the stuff he says does actually make sense when you actually pay attention. Just like in the first clip I'm about to show y'all, Kanye West went on an interview with Jimmy Kimmel. And in this interview, he talks about how society puts limitations on people from when they are born to when they die. And I feel as though this plays a major role in what society is today. Putting limitations on themselves or others around them because they feel as though they can't do it or they were told that they couldn't do it. Y'all pay attention to this video and y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Now get on to the next one after this.
And I've never heard of a future class. So they keep us so focused on history that we start to believe that it actually repeats itself. And we become overly traditional and we can't advance as a race of beings. We get too caught up in the past and what everyone's saying and what everyone's tweeting. And sometimes you just have to be fearless enough to break the simulation. And when I mean simulation, this is what I mean by the simulation. Sorry, I know you guys wanted to clap, but everything I'm gonna say is gonna be amazing. Here's the idea why you're in a simulation. Let's start with acting, first of all. And a 2-year-old screams at a restaurant, the entire restaurant screams, teach that kid how to act. We're all unpaid actors in some giant script that we didn't write. Simulation, a 2-year-old jumps on a coffee table and someone says, that's a coffee table, don't jump on that. So it went from being something that makes him feel like Superman, he's got his cape on, to something where he has to think about this person's like a family member he doesn't like anyway. He's 2 years old, he doesn't give a about a coffee or a table. And he's starting to like calculate all these things. And by the time you're 40 years old, you've got a wall full of coffee tables calculating you into traffic, calculating you into your career choice, calculating you into this townhouse that's not quite as big as the townhouse next, and it just never works. You know, that's the simulation that I'm talking. That's what I mean when I say simulation.
This interview I'm about to show y'all took place in 2013 on The Ellen Show. This basically connects to the last one I show y'all, but Kanye West talks about how we are one race, the human race. Instead of fighting and clashing with each other all day, every day, meaning nothing, it's not going to change anything if we fighting and clashing. Stronger together. United we stand, divided we fall. Y'all should all know that. It's pretty straightforward. This interview right here is the main reason people started calling him Crazy Kanye. I don't necessarily agree with it because I can understand what he's saying. Y'all pay attention to the interview and y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comments.
You know, I didn't take the Oscars as a joke. It was funny, you know what I'm saying? It was like the moment, like all black, actors can talk about the glass ceilings that we've dealt with out in this town. And it's you get your night, go ahead. Chris Rock's gonna do it. Bam, talk about how many times you've been blocked from being able to excel. I didn't take it as a joke. It ain't no joke, as Rakim said. It ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. Now I slam it and make sure it's broke. That's what I was raised on. Rakim, Fife Dog, hip hop, expression, hip hop. Started out in the park. Now everybody's trying to charge. I don't give a how much you sold. If you playing on radio, Are you connecting? Picasso is dead. Steve Jobs is dead. Walt Disney is dead. Name somebody living that you can name in the same breath as them. Don't tell me about being likable. We got 100 years here. We're one race, the human race, one civilization. We're a blip in the existence of the universe. And we constantly trying to pull each other down, not doing things to help each other. That's my point.
In the next interview, I'm about to show you guys Kanye West goes on a podcast with Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan basically straight up asks Kanye, why do people think you're crazy? Why do people think you're this and that and crazy Kanye, right? Kanye basically explains how he forms his thoughts. Continues to talk about how the truth is crazy in a world full of lies. Like literally, if you think about it, from when we were born, we were told lies. Here and think about it. So the food that we eat, right? Most food out here that we eat is meant to kill us. It's carcinogenic chemicals in the food that we eat. And our hair oil and shit, everything that we have is lies. Y'all just listen to what Kanye says, and y'all let me know what y'all think about this also in the comments.
So you do go on these rants that sometimes need to be dissected into individual things, but overall you're incredibly productive. So my question is, why do people think there's something wrong with you?
Yeah.
But I legitimately, like, you've been medicated. They've put you away, right? They've brought you to how did that happen?
Well, I'll say these two things. I think very three-dimensionally. I don't think in the black and white lines that I've been programmed to think in. And I think in full color. So when I talk, I have to describe a thought in 5 ways. You know, we enjoy food that has multiple seasoning in it. We enjoy music that has multiple instruments. So when I talk, it's not a rant, it's a symphony of ideas. And when you collect them, you say, oh, these are all these things that connect. Yeah, you know, I just tell the truth. And telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies. That's simply it.
But none of the things you're saying are crazy. None of the things you said are crazy. It's fascinating the way you think. Because I can see that you're thinking in all these different layers and you're looking at things from all these different perspectives, and they all come together out of your mouth in like a tornado of ideas. Now, if someone wants to just have a conversation with you back and forth, I could see where they would go, this guy's crazy. He just doesn't stop. He's just ranting. But what I'm seeing is just you're a very thorough thinker. You're thinking at things independently, but you're thinking of things in a massive perspective. Now, who convinced you that that's bad? Have you always been this way, or were you was it less manageable before? Did you have issues with it before?
Yeah, I believe before I found Christ and gave my life to God, I would try to lean on my own understanding. And that's the universe is like a black hole of information.
What do you mean by your own understanding?
Meaning, when people ask Einstein, said, you're the smartest person, what would you like to know? Einstein's response was, I'd like to understand the mind of God. Meaning God is all-knowing, and we can only know or see. And for me as a visionary, we can only know or see what God allows us to see and what he feels we're ready to see and understand, to maximize what our Maslow's hierarchy of need chart is. You know, what sets our dopamines, what sets our serotonins off, what makes us feel good.
Next interview, I'm going to show you guys Kanye West goes on another podcast and talks about the music frequencies. And this was before Kanye went missing. And we all know Kanye was speaking straight facts before he disappeared. On the podcast, he basically talks about how the frequency in music basically controls people's mind. And that was the same thing that was out in that new Netflix movie, They Clone Tyrone. Like, they literally showed it in the movie. He was talking about that. XXX was talking about that. Kanye disappeared right after he talked about that. And XXX died right after he talked about it. Like, come on, bro. It's a coincidence. This podcast talks about the frequencies in music. Make you violent. It can make you sad, happy, this, that, basically mind control, modern day MK Ultra. For those who don't know what MK Ultra is, I made a video on that. That will also be in the link in the description. Should y'all listen to this video? Cause he was speaking facts, bro. This is number 4. Let me know what y'all think about this one in the comments. And here y'all go.
This orphanage is gonna provide, first of all, the way God is, we already got, what do we call them, bed nurses? All right, so this is like when you go and get your ultrasound, they tell you if your baby's gonna come out okay. In hospitals today, they would tell a black mother that the baby not finna come out today because we are inside. Us as 12 tribes of Judah, as a member of the Hebrew people, we are still inside of our genocide. 50% of all black deaths a year is abortion. And Black deaths a year is abortion.
Wow.
And Plan B was created by Margaret Sanger with the KKK for black population control.
Wow. You're getting deep right now, yeah.
This is what I cried about during the election. Those tears is gonna be gospel someday. And what am I doing? I know the guy from Texas got a lot of backlash for changing the laws. I'm not in a position, that's not what I'm doing. What I'm doing is providing a plan A, an opportunity where you can bring your children. If you feel like you can't take care of them, you ain't got a place to take them, you don't have a support system, we got a place that's gonna have, I'm like, you thought that I wasn't gonna try to get killed in this interview? Dr. Sebi's diet,
Right.
based off Dr. Sebi's diet, saving not only black children, but all God's children, given an opportunity of a utopia. Because the reason why we didn't get our 40 acres and a mule is we have 40 acres, we have more people. We have more people and we have leadership with the leaders not strategically taken out of the community in the 80s and the drugs and guns put into it. And then the algorithm, you know what I'm saying? The 808. The 808 exists in the lowest chakra of your body. The majority of content that's related to the 808 is killer or sexual content. The original 808s was even off pitch. So that meant it's an actual sound in the track that you don't realize is there that is fucking up your entire frequency. And now today, every time I hear a car come out, it's 808. But if you think about African music and hip hop and what we was breakdancing to, it was light.
The percussion.
It was upbeat. It was the drums. Now it's like, and all of this is a bigger, and it's like, man, you know, at this point, it's like they should have killed me when I said George Bush don't care about black people. I ain't got nothing to say. You know, they SNL making my wife say I divorced him on TV because they just wanted to get that bar off, and I ain't never even seen the papers. We not even divorced.
Wow.
So how we, because that ain't no joke to me.
Wow,
My kids want their parents to stay together. I want us to be together. But
I want y'all to be together too.
If you look at the media, that's not what they promoting. That's not what they want. They want it to be a new wedding, a new episode, a new TV show. And then they have people all around in my wife's ear. You know what I'm saying? This is a publicist that's next to her. I don't fuck with her.
Last interview I'm going to show you guys. Very popular interview. Kanye was in a car. Media guys asking him questions about everybody. He started ranting on about how LeBron, Beyonce, and Jay-Z and all these people are able to be controlled by higher ups, the elite. Talking about how all these people basically sacrifice somebody to be where they at now. And he talked about how he can't be controlled because he never killed anybody. They don't have anything on Kanye. Never killed anybody. Never been on no dumb shit before he got famous, just like all these other rappers. All these rappers out here, they got shit on them and did this and that, and they talk about it in their songs. That's why he different, bro. That's why I fuck with Kanye, bro. Let me know what y'all think about this one. This one might be the craziest one of them all. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, y'all are interested for some reason. And they wanted to medicate me every day. You realize, like, they could have just switched to medication and I wouldn't be here. And on the news, they would have said it was because of a mental issue, right? Yeah. I ain't never been back to the hospital since 2015, but every time they say I'm crazy, it's just when I'm saying the truth. So what's the crazy part, really? What's the crazy part, really?
They can't scare you. They can't control you. They can't. They try to suppress you, but that's how they try to categorize.
They can't control. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me.
Not
You see, it
you.
ain't no name I won't name.
That's right.
It's up.
Not you.
You know what I'm saying? And just for Minister Farrakhan, I love you, but the way you read that, I took that as a slight. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking no disrespect from nobody. So let's get on the phone and let's talk that out. I don't care who you are. I ain't taking no slights from nobody, right? I ain't taking no slights from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mama ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah. I'm a Christian too.
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. You know, out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize. And God loved me. You understand? They hit me. Gap, Adidas, all that away. Still, Forbes, who hate me, right, had the right net worth 400 million. Jesus is king. God loved me.
That's more important thing in life.
That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? And this truth is going to be heard. Y'all can't send none of y'all Meek Mills, y'all Puppies, y'all Lil Boozies, none of these names, none of these people that have to listen to y'all because they have legal. I never killed nobody, right? I'm the pussy that never killed nobody, right? But that means I can say whatever I want and not go to jail. And even if they did figure out a way, I'm still not backing down from what I said. It's Jewish people that did bad business. I'm Semite, so I can't be anti-Semitic. They stole our history from us. They stole who we are, and it's up. In Jesus' name, amen. Y'all have a good night.
You too, Kanye.
I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and if y'all did, let me know down in the comments which one was the craziest one. Like I said before in the video, 90% of you guys aren't even subscribed. Like, y'all don't fuck with me or something? Like, what's up? Might as well hit that subscribe button. You can change your mind whenever you want to. If you made it this far, shit, you might as well subscribe. Shit. You know, when y'all make it this far in the video, you gotta comment the moon emoji so I can know it. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Turn on the post notifications. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Give me the 13K on the way. Have a blessed one. I'll see y'all in the next one. Damn! I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Peace.